I'm gonna hold your hand when I tell you this, my friend. New construction is not for everyone. New construction is not for everyone. Hi, I'm Rachel Kilmer. I'm a real estate agent here in the Kansas City metro area, and this is a bit of a hot take, but I always have clients ask me when we're at a house, Rachel, would you buy this house? And so I feel obligated to say, I would not build a house right now unless I had a budget of $650 or over, depending on what part of the metro you're in. But I'm talking you need to be in a luxury price point to have a good experience building right now. And there are a few reasons why. First of all, the cost of everything is insane. We all know this. It's true in the regular resale market too, but in new construction, the builders' margins are tighter than ever. So they're cutting every corner they can so that they can profit from their work as well. Two, the labor market is tighter than ever. They're having a hard time finding subcontractors to do all of the work that they need done, and sometimes having to bring in subs that they would even tell you, it's not my favorite plumber, it's not my favorite electrician, it's not my favorite planer. How would you feel knowing that you have not your builder is putting not their A team in there to build your house? Three, it's chaos. The timelines, I have never once had a build job actually close on the projected timeline. Most builders are very unorganized. They have a lot going on, and their expertise is building, not communicating or negotiating or all of the other things that go into it. And lastly, the resale value is really hard. If you aren't positive that you're building a house you're going to be in for at least 5 years, if not longer, it's not right for you. Reason is, when you go to sell your house, if it's only a couple of years old, most likely you're in a neighborhood where that builder is still building. So if you were buying a house, would you rather buy one that's a couple years old or one that's brand new where you can pick the selections and make it how you want it? Almost all of my sellers that have resold a new construction home within 2-ish years or less of originally buying it have taken a loss. If you don't take a loss, you consider yourself very lucky. Now, here's the people that building does still make sense for. Number one, like I said, if you're a luxury customer, if you have the funds where you can sink a bunch of money into a house that you know you're going to stay in a long time, or you're of the means where it doesn't matter if you lose money when you go to sell, build away. You're going to have a great experience. It's going to be beautiful. Call me. Would love to help you. Number two, if you are someone that needs low maintenance and you need something, maybe you're an empty nester, this is your last build, you need a ranch, it needs to be small, it needs to be relatively affordable, but you don't want something that is older and going to be a lot of projects. So there are some of these like spec home builders that are still building under 350, but you have to know what you're getting with that. It is a spec home. It's not luxury. It's not custom. You get a pallet, you get option A or option B. It is not a lot of hand holding throughout the process, and you are just at the builder's mercy. If you can accept all of that and be okay with the process, that may still make the most sense for you, because there's just simply not a lot of low maintenance provided homes out there that are at a reasonable price point. So working with one of those lower price spec home builders might make sense for you. I had someone do that this year. We had a really bumpy ride, but I still think it was the best decision for them. The last group of people that it still makes sense to build is if you're really, really picky about finishes. There is just nothing like a brand new house in terms of the crispness and how clean and put together it is. Every once in a while, you'll see a really well done flip that has that same feeling to it. But most of the time, if you're someone that wants something shiny new and you do not want to mess with projects, building still makes sense for you. But just go into it with it eyes wide open, knowing it's going to be costly. You need to plan on staying there for the long haul, and it's going to be a bumpy ride throughout the transaction. But once you get to closing, if you're that person, I think you'll still be glad that you went ahead and proceeded with it.